3 massive mistakes business owners make that keep them feeling frustrated, undersatisfied, and overstressed. Hi, it's Amy Thompson here, of course, and I'm here to share with you 3 massive mistakes business owners make that prevent happiness and life balance, and leave them feeling stressed out, frustrated, and undersatisfied. Obtaining optimal results across every facet of your entire life may sound impossible, but it's not. The biggest reason you haven't achieved lasting fulfillment in all areas of your life is because something called cluttered clairvoyance. Cluttered clairvoyance is when unwanted thoughts, feelings, and circumstances get in the way of the things you truly want. You either haven't taken the time to clearly create fulfilling visions for every area of your life, or you haven't figured out a way to have it all work. So you allow unwanted circumstances, feelings, and thoughts between you and your visions. And cluttered clairvoyance makes achieving a happy life impossible. Fulfillment and balance don't have to elude you anymore. Do you ever wonder why some people achieve so much success and happiness, while others spend so much of their time and energy chasing it? It all comes down to intention and creation. For you to truly live your ultimate life, you need to clear up your cluttered clairvoyance. Clearly and intentionally design each area in a way that inspires you and moves you forward. I'll share a few techniques today so you can start bringing peace and fulfillment into your life now, and then I'll also offer you a chance to learn more so that you can rid yourself of cluttered clairvoyance forever and achieve ultimate success and life balance. This sounds like an incredibly tall order, but when following the creative blueprinting approaches and techniques, which I'll introduce you to in a moment, you'll easily and naturally create enjoyment and balance throughout your entire life. Using the law of attraction and the principles of surrounding yourself with things that you want, creative blueprinting makes achieving your most fulfilling dreams extremely possible and easier than you would ever have thought possible. The people who appear happy and somehow manage to do it all have tuned into something that most people don't even know exists. These super successful people, who everyone envies, didn't get there by chance. It's not because they're gifted, were born into it. They might not have come from success or money. They might not be lucky or any other factor. It's usually because they have clearly defined their intentions and brought them about into their existence. They've learned how to and regularly use techniques to tune into what they want, which makes building success principles virtually effortless. A lot of them didn't start with any success principles. They just knew what they wanted, and it stimulated something within them, and then they naturally aligned with their intentions. Motivation was stimulated, and they no longer had to force themselves to do things. It's a scientific fact that likes attract likes, so recognizing and fine-tuning vibrations are critical components to getting everything you want in your life. And consistent, small actions over time easily produce happiness, success, fulfillment, and ultimately life balance. So now you're probably wondering what you need to do to tap into this technology and learn how to overcome life balance issues forever. Well, we're going to get into that in just a minute, but first I want to discuss life balance just for a moment. What is life balance? And what is all this talk about fine-tuning? Well, tell me if you can relate to this. There are some times in your life when everything seems to be going well. It's not all the time, but sometimes. Things go very smooth. Other times, things might seem nearly impossible. But for now, just think of a time when things were looking really good for you. In this case, you're enjoying life and things seem to be working, at least for the moment. But then something happens. You have some kind of setback, either minor or major, in one area of your life. Then suddenly everything starts falling apart around you, and you start dropping the ball in other areas of your life. Sometimes it can take quite a while to get back on track and back into your groove, and have everything going smoothly again. Sometimes it even feels like you'll never get back to the same kind of place and the same kind of feelings you had before. What happened? It's an unpleasant circumstance, but we all know that when one area of our lives is going badly, it can significantly impact so many other things. And owning and operating a business can be an exciting and rewarding endeavor, but when we're out of balance, it can make our business and life seem like challenging and frustrating juggling acts. So how can we change this and bring peace into all areas of our lives indefinitely? And how does life balance happen naturally? There's always something out of balance, isn't there? Although it's true that there will always be something out of integrity, we can still be fulfilled and have peace, happiness, and success in all of our key areas. Things will never be perfect because the world is forever changing, but there are things we can do to achieve optimal results that carry through into all areas of our lives. And yes, we can truly be happy. Bringing ourselves back into alignment becomes so incredibly easy and natural that we can bounce back quickly from anything if anything should go awry. The Creative Blueprinting Fulfillment Workshop, which I'll introduce you to at the end of this video, is an excellent way to make life balance not only possible, but fun. You'll easily become more in line with your true self, your goals, values, dreams, purpose, and vision, without taking a lot of time or energy. You'll become 100% clear on your purpose and visions, and you will have designed a life of your wildest dreams. Plus, you'll be equipped with the tools to make it happen. Enough of that for now. Here is what you've been waiting for. 3 massive mistakes business owners make that keep them feeling frustrated, undersatisfied, and overstressed. The first mistake is something called cluttered clairvoyance. Simply put, cluttered clairvoyance is what happens when you allow unwanted thoughts, feelings, and circumstances to get in the way of the things you truly want. Cluttered clairvoyance is a sure way to create stress and friction in your life. Well, if you think about your life as a sum of its parts and break it down into smaller pieces, you'll have a bunch of parts that are important to you. For example, you may have a life list that looks like this: business, family, relationship, health, fun, finances, sports, etc. And you may find that your business is doing great, your finances are awesome, but you wish you could have more quality time with your children and partner. Or your family life might be wonderful, and business okay, but you're finding your finances and fun are lacking. Or perhaps you're single and in school, while operating a business on the side and you want to have your friends, personal interests, volunteer work, and family. But to do this, you virtually cut out your physical fitness and begin to feel the effects. Whatever your list of important areas are, there's a good chance you're not fulfilled in every single one of them. Some will be good, and some not so much. So what does this mean, and what do we do about it? Is there anything out there that can truly last as an effective and long-term solution to this life balance and happiness dilemma? I'm here to tell you there is. What you'll learn today is going to be absolutely incredible for anyone who struggles with imbalance in their lives, and especially for anyone who has difficulty focusing or suffers from shiny object or squirrel syndrome. I just want to start by clarifying that having difficulty achieving optimal balance in your life is not necessarily a bad thing. It just means you're human. It's an opportunity to look at your life and recognize what you want from the uncomfortable situations that clearly define what you don't want. Knowing what you don't want helps you to get clear on what you do want, and clarity for every part of your life is critical for your success and achievement. Instead of you having to see it to believe it, it's more like you have to believe it to see it. Your first objective is to believe that it's possible, and then the world, the people in it, you and your actions begin to line up and make it possible. So let me get into sharing the 3 massive mistakes business owners make that keep them feeling frustrated, undersatisfied, and overstressed. And then I'll share with you an easy to implement and fun and inspiring way to help solve your life balance issues forever. As I mentioned before, the first reason business owners struggle to maintain life balance is because of a thing called cluttered clairvoyance. There's lack of clarity in their visions in one or more areas of their lives. There needs to be 100% clarity in all areas of your life for you to successfully get what you want in each area. Some things that get in the way of 100% clarity are having different variables or uncertainty and fear. Possibly you have a clear vision and you ineffectively share it with others. The second massive mistake business owners make that keep them feeling frustrated, undersatisfied, and overstressed is because for whatever reason, they try to do it all. They suffer what I like to call lone wolf syndrome. They wear too many hats. They ineffectively delegate, lack focus, or have some subconscious beliefs that cause them to use their time and resources poorly. Sometimes they even suffer from self-sabotage. And the third massive mistake business owners make that keep them feeling frustrated, undersatisfied, and overstressed is because they're failing to be present in the moment. They are on automatic attraction mode. This is a dangerous setting to be in. I'll talk about why in a moment, and I'll also share with you some easy techniques that you can use immediately to become instantly present and attract only the things you want. I want to go over everything in more detail right now so you can benefit from these things right away. So we're going to start with cluttered clairvoyance, then move to lone wolf syndrome, and then automatic attraction. And then I will give you the most amazing solution I've ever found to overcome stress and frustration forever, so that you can have peace, joy, and fulfillment that you deserve in every area of your life. Reason 1, cluttered clairvoyance. Simply put, cluttered clairvoyance is lack of clarity, focus, or vision. You may have an optimal vision of what you want in some areas of your life, but if you're a business owner, you probably spend quite a lot of time getting things done. You're likely to spend more time doing than you spend visualizing. And even if you're clear, you still need to visualize and then take time to communicate your intentions to others. Without others knowing clearly your intentions, they may interpret your actions differently than you intend. Having others around you who support your vision helps you stay focused and gives you greater strength. You gain understanding and deeper support from those close to you. It makes sense to share your visions with people you trust and value. It's okay not to share, but you do need others to make your life work. Sometimes it's hard to share your visions and intentions with people you care about, but when you do, it breaks down barriers, builds character strength, and creates a clearing for manifestation to happen. Although uncomfortable at times, and you might even not get the reactions that you want, you may find that a few weeks after sharing your intentions and the people in your life watching your actions, that suddenly you have support and buy-in from the people around you. They often begin to understand why you do the things that you do, and they become inspired, encouraging, and cooperative. You may be someone who thinks you can't have it all, that you want too much, and that it's impossible for you to have it all. Or there may be friction in your life and conflict in some area, and you believe it's never going to come together. Well, that couldn't be farther from the truth. It's amazing how many people convince themselves that because circumstances don't line up just right, that they can't have everything they want. So they give up and stop trying to make it happen. Never give up, just get clear. I want you to listen here, because I cannot stress this enough. You must be honest with yourself in choosing what is right for you in your life in all areas. You can tell whether you're being honest with yourself when you slow your thoughts down and tune into the feeling that your mind and body gets on a vibrational level. These feelings your body experiences with regard to different thoughts and situations are called vibratory signatures. And everything that you think about has one. We'll talk more about them and how to recognize and fine-tune them later. But for now, please know that you must be clear on everything that you want in order for it to come into your life the way that you want it to. In order to be crystal clear on what you want, you have to think of everything that's important to you, and you must feel good when you think about these things. It's the law of attraction. People who have learned to use the law of attraction properly have amazing results. Some people have dabbled in it without much understanding and believe it doesn't work. If you are one of these people, that's okay. Wherever you are is fine. But if you want to have better results in your life, please commit to learning as much about vibrations and the law of attraction as you can. It will change your life forever. And it is always working, whether you think it is or not, so you might as well learn to use it properly. For you to achieve the best life ever, you really need to understand the power of your thoughts and how the vibrations they carry play a significant part in the life you live. And again, you must quiet your mind enough to be completely honest with yourself. The fancy things you think you want may not really be what you want. Your environment and culture can cause you to believe you want things that you really don't want. The more in tune you are with yourself, the more real you'll get, and the more you'll be able to know your true desires on a deeper level. These are the things you want most, and with little effort, the effects of social conditioning can be undone. Sometimes people find that the things they've wanted for so long doesn't even give them satisfaction on a spiritual level, so they drop them completely from their list. And it's kind of funny, because sometimes when they drop them from their list, they become easily available. It's also the law of attraction. Other times they find meaning in seemingly meaningless things. Whatever is right for you will come up over time. Or if you like things quickly, You'll easily uncover these in the creative blueprinting workshops, which I'll get into at the end of this video. If there's something you want but you're concerned about what others think, still put it into your visioning. Over time, you will get better at distinguishing your vibrations, and you'll find that some things you will disassociate with and some things will get added to your vision. If you have negative feelings associated with thoughts of things you want, that's okay. It's very important to understand that nothing is wrong, wherever you are with your thoughts and vibrations. Over time, you will begin to distinguish and make peace with what's causing your negative thought patterns. Your vibrations will change, and you'll overcome the obstacles surrounding your intentions. And to assist you in the process, focus on intentionally seeing things that please you in your life, and for finding better feeling thoughts. Even if it's as simple as noticing that the sun came up, or the stars are out, or that you're happy to even have a clean spot on your floor. Whatever you have going on in your life, make it a commitment to find the best in every situation and create a good feeling around that. You can have whatever you want, and it's absolutely amazing when you really get to understand the law of attraction and take advantage of the power behind the creative blueprinting technology. When you're looking around at the things in your life that make you happy, and you notice that others have things that you want, but you don't have them, it's normal to feel a little bad that you don't. There is a gap. There's a gap between what you have and what you want. You will easily attract the things that you want into your life when you're relaxed and allowing them to come in. It's called allowing them to manifest. You'll notice whether you're allowing by the way your body feels. If you can totally relax in the moment and mentally scan your body, you'll notice if there's tension in one or more areas when you have a thought, or whether there's a place where it feels like energy gets stuck. These tense or stuck areas are indicators that you are not allowing energy flow and manifestation, and that's okay. It's a minor obstacle, and there are techniques to release this and allow the things that you want and for your body and energy to flow easily. These techniques, since they clear blocks and release tension, do wonders for your health as well. I'm not a practitioner and make no claims for healing, but I have found for myself and my clients that we feel significant positive improvements in our health issues, and in many ways have had better results than traditional Western medicine. In the Creative Blueprinting 3-day workshop, we cover these techniques in depth, but for right now, there's not enough time. All I want for you to know right now is that the number one reason business owners continue to feel frustrated, undersatisfied, and overstressed is because of cluttered clairvoyance, or lack of clarity in every area of their life. To gain clarity, I would highly suggest looking around at pictures and images, as well as noticing people and things around you. Take note of everything. You are a scientist, and this is your experiment. Look at everything, good or bad. What you want and what you don't want. If you see a lot of what you don't want, write down everything you don't like about it, and then write the opposite or something that clearly defines what you do want instead. Be sure when you're done writing that you cross or tear off all of the things that you don't want, and keep a list of only what you do. Having a list of what you want in each area of your life is one of the first steps in achieving it. And remember, things manifest over time, so be patient. This is the beginning of your roadmap. Just being equipped with a roadmap that truly resonates with your soul will bring you to a place of possibility, and things will naturally begin to happen. You'll also find yourself peacefully in action. You'll be clear in action, and people around you will notice. You'll begin to see changes in others around you as they motivate you, support you, believe in you, and become more understanding of you. And again, be patient because things take time. If you're in a negative situation right now and there are unsupporting people around you, as you get your roadmap and you work on your feelings and your intentions, there will be less negativity, even if it's the same people. Things will shift. There will be a dramatic shift. Maybe quick, and it may be over time, but it's going to be a significant shift. And things will be different. Incredibly different. These changes will increase your desire and your positive feelings, and this lessens the path of resistance, and it helps attract the things that you want in each area. Your confidence will improve, you'll enjoy more in the moment, and your desires will manifest. You'll be more genuine in your relationships, more forgiving of yourself and others. This is because you are living from your core visions and values. People will seemingly appear out of nowhere and start helping with your vision. For all of this to happen, you need to be 100% clear on your vision for every part of your life, and you need to lovingly communicate it with those around you. You can't expect your spouse, kids, co-workers, family, friends, or anyone else to know exactly what you want or need at any given moment, even if you've told them before. So get clear, both in vision and emotion. And then it becomes easy to communicate this with others. In both the 1 and the 3-day workshops for creative blueprinting, you'll have opportunities to discover your purpose if you haven't already, get clear on visions for each area of your life, uncover your own subconscious roadblocks, break through barriers, improve self-esteem, build confidence, design a life you truly want, and create physical, tangible products from your own psyche that help you on a daily basis to bring your innermost desires to life. Obviously, there's a difference between the amount of material we can cover in 3 days versus 1 day, but you'll be amazed at the value of these creative blueprinting workshops and what they can do for your life. We'll talk about those more in a minute, but for now I still want to share with you the massive mistakes business owners make that keep them feeling frustrated, undersatisfied, and overstressed. So here's number 2. The second reason that business owners often struggle is because of lone wolf syndrome. There are many reasons for this. Many believe it takes more time to teach somebody than it does for them to do it themselves, and that no one can do it better. Sometimes it's a fear of giving up or losing control, or spending money, whether they have little or lots. There are a million reasons business owners have for wearing too many hats, having too many irons in the fire, or poorly managing time, people, and resources. Although there is a learning curve in business, as there is with anything, business owners must learn to effectively delegate, cultivate trust and relationships, and verify the outcomes. People aren't born with these skills. They are learned. And the degree of growth your business has is directly related to your level of expertise with this. If you look at the largest and most successful businesses, they operate with teams of people. People who are doing what they're best at and what they love most. Although many people within the companies are multi-talented and have competencies that overlap multiple areas, they tend to specialize in their strongest area and help out with others only when needed. By everyone doing their best and most desired tasks, they work happier and more efficiently, which builds company strength and loyalty and provides a solid base for growth. Keep in mind that all systems within a business must have competent people within them, so everything operates smoothly. If your company doesn't run like this, but you want it to, you can make it happen. Or perhaps your company is small, and you have some fears or limitations preventing expansion. It is possible you are happy with the size of your company, and that's okay too. Wherever you are with the vision for your company is fine. But if you want to stop wearing all the hats, you have to get some help. There are many ways to get help for your business. You can hire people to help you. You can outsource specific areas. You can offer co-ops or hire interns. Whatever you have to do to create results you want and have a win-win for people involved. You'll have to do research on the guidelines and resources available in your area for the kinds of help you want to hire. What is very beneficial, if you want results without a lot of headaches, is to hire a coach and be coachable. I do have to warn you though, do research on whoever you hire. Make sure that person is credible and has the results you want. Get references and follow up with them. You don't want to entrust your business to someone who's going to lead you down a path that could jeopardize your company. They have to be successful and experienced with each aspect that you need in order for you to bring about the results you want. Don't take financial advice from someone who doesn't have the financial success you want, and be aware of people who look good on the surface but don't have anything. This also goes for relationships too. Don't ever take relationship advice from someone who does not have the relationship you want. It's kind of funny actually, because whatever coach you choose will be exactly what you need for the lessons you need to get right now. Actually, the more clear you get on your vision and the more you allow the better feeling thoughts about that vision, the better your coach will be. And it will be perfect for whatever your circumstances are at the time, because when the student is ready, the master appears. So back to lone wolf syndrome. This does not just affect your business. It affects your entire life. Look around at your life and see where else this lone wolf syndrome or wearing too many hats characteristic shows up for you. You may be a business owner, but you're still a person, and as such you have other things going on in your life, other people and commitments that need to be attended to. How do you juggle all of the things you have going on in your life peacefully and successfully and still have time for your own well-being and enjoyment? How do you find this happy, optimal life balance that we keep going back to? Well, it's not as far away as you probably think. And when you have a clear and pleasing vision for every aspect of your life, you can begin to visualize and feel into it. The more often you connect with the positive vibrations that your visions stir within you, the faster they will manifest in your life and the more in action you'll be. This connection fuels action. You'll accomplish more, faster, and the tools and resources you need will suddenly become available. See them as a gift and use them joyously. Remember, it is not selfish to allow others to help you if they are receiving value too. There is always a win-win solution available. You have to remain open to it. And it's a cycle. The more you accept, the more you allow, the more you manifest. The more you accept, the more you allow, the more you manifest. At work and in your business, find ways to be laser focused on the things you're good at, that you're passionate about, and will bring you pleasure, and allow others to take care of the rest. This will free up enormous amounts of time and allow you to fulfill the visions you have for all of the areas of your life. Make every moment count. You will exude passion and a zest for life that others can't resist. They'll want to be around you and join you in your endeavors. We also delve deeply into pursuit of happiness and passions during the creative blueprinting workshops. It's like having access into our souls and discovering a pathway to bring our innermost desires to the here and now of our lives. And once we open the door, we can access it any time we choose for the rest of our lives, bringing more and more of what we want into our existence. And guess what? It's time for the third and most often overlooked massive mistake that business owners make that keep them feeling frustrated, undersatisfied, and overstressed. Dun, da, da, da. It is automatic attraction. Automatic attraction is basically not being present or living in the moment. So what do we mean by this? Very good question. Have you ever found yourself in a conversation and your mind starts to wander until the person asks you a question, and then you realize that you totally didn't hear what they said? Do you sometimes find yourself doing one thing while thinking about something else? Perhaps you have kids, and while you're spending time with them, you're thinking of all the chores that you have to do or something about work. It's easy for us to do. We are human. We get preoccupied with something and it stays on our minds while we do other things, which takes us away from the here and now. The cool thing about this is we don't have to be like this. And when we learn to be present in the moment, time seems so much longer, relationships so much fuller, work so much easier, and everything so much more enjoyable. And this is one of the biggest secrets to success. The most successful people in the world have discovered that when they're present, they enjoy life more, and it attracts more of what they want. It also provides them with more satisfying and fruitful relationships. Even if the length of time they spend with people in their lives may seem short in comparison to other people, it's well spent, impactful, and provides value to others. They make the most of every moment. And quality time doing anything produces results better than any amount of time being distracted or not in the moment. Things get accomplished faster and they feel more fulfilled. You can have this too. It's available for everyone. You don't have to be automatically attracting. You too can live your life full of passion and fun. Even the tasks you don't like can become enjoyable and seemingly effortless. You may even create a situation where you don't have to do them at all anymore. Whatever you want for your life is available. You just have to get clear, design it, feel it lovingly, and manifest it. I am so excited to have shared with you 3 massive mistakes business owners make that keep them feeling frustrated, undersatisfied, and overstressed. Here's a quick recap, and then I want to invite you to alter your life and results for the better forever, so you can quickly and easily get clear, design your life intentionally and completely, and speed up the manifestation process by inviting you to our creative blueprinting workshops. So, going over the top 3 reasons again. 1. Cluttered Clairvoyance, which was allowing unwanted thoughts, feelings, and circumstances to get in the way of your true desires, belief, and visions for happiness. The second one, number 2, Lone Wolf Syndrome, feeling alone or working alone, trying to do it all, wearing too many hats, or ineffectively using available time and resources. And number 3, automatic attraction, being unaware of the vibrations you give off throughout the day from the thoughts and feelings that you carry, which leaves you open to attracting whatever comes your way, be it good or bad, because likes do attract likes, and the law of attraction is always working. So here it is. Here is your official introduction and invitation to take part in a 1 or 3 day creative blueprinting workshop. Check out our website to see if there's an event in your area. If you are unable to attend one of our upcoming events, make sure you sign up for our newsletter, because we will give you free information that you can use right away to improve any area of your life. It's easy to be rid of unwanted stresses forever and live the life that you've always imagined, even the life that you haven't quite imagined yet, because your dreams and desires will get bigger as you learn to use this technology. It's very exciting, and we would love to show you how. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon. www.createbuildinspire.org. Thanks so much.